Hey YouTube, well, welcome back to another video. And I just wanted to do a quick video on the differences on the FG Falcon diff and the Xr6t diffs, or the Xr6t or Xr8 diff. So that's a 2AD. The tag's on there, it's faded. But I did a bit of a swap over with the drive shaft, or the tail shaft end from the FG onto the BA Xr6t diff. There's actually some real differences here. Let me just show you, get my camera measurements here. That's 50mm there. That's the FG tail shaft end, and this one here is the BA, or the Xr6t tail shaft end. So there's a 10mm difference. If we measure the distance from there to there, you got 110 on the FG. You got 100, about 105mm on the BA. So I don't think there's a lot of videos that actually match up the differences between the two diffs. The internals are all the same, so everything inside's the same. I've basically got this all sealed up, all checked inside. The gears are all checked inside. There is a difference. Let's have a look over here with the rear diff hat. So that's the FG one here. There's the FG one, and I've swapped over from there to there, from there to there, and here's the BA diff hat. So yeah, there are some differences there. If you look, there's a bolt on the BA there. They've got like a sort of like a hex key, Allen key type bolt there, nut or bolt, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, a few little differences. It's not just a, well, let me get the BA diff and just chuck it straight in the FG. Well, no, it's not going to work like that, because there's all these differences here, and the differences on the rear hat. Now, when I removed the pinion nut, I counted how many turns. I don't have any footage of it, how many turns I've marked it, counted how many turns I've actually taken off. It's about 14 turns, and I just basically tapped it off with a soft hammer, tapping it up, and it came off the splines. The splines in there, it came off the pinion shaft spline, came straight off, and basically unwound the nut 14 times, put the new one on, and it goes on. It's quite a simple job, really. It's not tricky at all. When you start to take, obviously, the bearings out of the end where the drive shafts go in, once you start unscrewing these things out, it does get a bit tricky, because then you have to start to measure all the measure the play, or the I'm just trying to find the word, but got a bit of a brain freeze there. But there's, yeah, you've got to measure inside here what the I don't know, clearances, I suppose that's the word. I don't know, man. But I didn't take those off. I didn't take any of that off. I just basically just stripped off this, put it on here, and put the rear diff hat on. So yeah, man, that's it really. And this is the 3.46 to 1 diff, and that's the 2 point. That's really tall. Actually, let's have a look over here. Bit of walk through here. And here's the pinion gear. This is the pinion gear out of the FG. That's it right there. It's got a bit of a code on there. Looking close here, but I mean, look how big this is. But there's quite a bit of play in this as well. You see that movement? There seems to be quite a bit of play. Well, this stuff stuffed out the LSD. Here it is here. Track lock. The gears are good. The gears are good. You just have to replace the bearings. You have to get rid of that whole track lock diff there, and put a tree track in. Is probably the way to go at the end of the day. But other than that, yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, like I said, real simple job as long as you got the tools and to do it, and just, you know, a bit of a brain, you'll get there. So anyway, watch this space, because under here we're going to replace this whole thing, whip it out at some stage, and like that baby in. So we'll see how it goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and thanks for looking in, and we'll catch you on the next one.